Well, it's just after 6 o'clock at night, and we're out here in the dark and in the cold to look for some cyclists. We've been doing a little survey lately, and we've found that the vast majority of cyclists out at night in the dark are riding without any lights on their bikes at all, and we think that is incredible. Our survey was informal. We simply counted over 100 cyclists in Kilmarnock Street in Riccarton at night and found that less than a quarter had lights. The Ministry of Transport told us that doesn't surprise them at all. They say motorists are frequently startled by a bike looming from the darkness. Even bikes with lights are hard to see from a car, but the cyclists apparently have no idea just how hard it is to see a bike without lights. And wondered why you don't have any lights on your bikes?
I know, just don't worry about it.
You just don't worry about it?
Just go to rugby, says so.
Just go to rugby? Do you think you can be seen all right?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I'm always careful, so...
Are you? He said he was always careful. Probably he is, but he's at risk because he can't be seen. The cyclists have all sorts of answers.
Oh, I've got one, it doesn't go.
It doesn't go. Do you reckon they're necessary?
Oh, yeah, they probably are, actually. I've got it here.
I do, but my batteries are flat on mine at the moment. I'm just saving up to buy some more.
You know you can't be seen really at all?
Doesn't surprise me.
You can't be seen really at all by cars?
But there are street lights.
Well, it's now about an hour later. It's just after 7 o'clock. And things aren't quite as bad tonight, obviously, as our survey earlier showed us. We reckon about 50% of the 50-odd bikes that we've seen tonight have indeed got some sort of lights. But that still leaves 25 bikes in this small area alone with no lighting at all. As the evening wears on, the stream of cyclists continue. It can take your breath away when they mix it with the cars at busy intersections. We begin to get surprised that there are no accidents. The MOT is surprised too. Christchurch has more than its share of bikes and has about 15% of the nation's bike injuries a year. But in the latest year, for which there are figures, which is 1986, amazingly no cyclists were killed in the city. But the MOT says the bike is far and away the least safe way to travel in Christchurch. In 1986, 139 cyclists were hurt, many at night. If you own a bike or you've got children with a bike, you'll be interested to know that the Ministry of Transport's running a campaign this month. They're going to be out in force at night, and they're going to be looking for anyone without a light on the bike. And anyone found will get an instant fine of $24. And if you feel like giving the traffic cop the wrong name or the wrong address or something like that, then you could well get arrested. The blitz will last for the month of May. The MOT says the apparent desire the cyclists have to commit suicide has just got to stop.